tying my shoes. Oh, say, can you see it? Salute. My phone's ringing. Feel the vibration. Let's go steady. It's the time and the place. My heart's aching. I feel the palpitation. My defibrillator. So cute, but in my behavior. My defibrillator. When my heart stops.
The birds all sing a beautiful song.
Yo, if you're with us in the chat, welcome in. Happy Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. Let us know what you are doing, what you got up to this weekend in the chat. Want to get started here very shortly. Just letting the community know that we're getting started, and then we'll get into some music. If you are in the chat and you haven't submitted yet, just make sure you hit exclamation mark to submit your music for free via Nero. And if you want to skip the queue, there is ways to guarantee you get played on stream today. Just make sure you check out those instructions in the chat as well. What's up, Max? We're live on Twitch, YouTube. We'll be live here for the next 2 hours, too. Listening to music. If you want to submit music, it is free. Nero.fm/KayvanMD if you want to submit your music. We're going to get started here very shortly. But if you are here in the chat, make sure you submit your music via Nero. Just go to Nero.fm/KayvanMD. We'll be live for the next 2 hours. Listening to music, giving feedback as a community, playlisting songs, saving songs, following artists, doing all of that. If you want to submit music, it's free. All you gotta do is go to Nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit your music. We're gonna get started here very shortly. We're just gonna give the community a couple minutes to get in here. Sodi Season, thank you for the follow. Shout out to our new followers too, W like Lovey, TC Silk, Cloudy with a Chance of My Ball. Stupid, I love it. If you're in the chat, make sure you submit your music. We're going to get started here very soon. We are listening to the songs we found on live stream playlist right now. Well, you can always listen to the songs that we found here on stream. We do save all of those songs. If you're with us on YouTube, make sure you hit exclamation mark submit if you want to submit your music. And exclamation mark skip if you want to skip the queue as well. Sam Obama, what's up? Welcome to the chat. How are you doing? Thank you for resubscribing as well. Shout out to you. If you're wondering what we're listening to right now, you can't always find it on our playlist, but the song is called This Is Where I Belong by Haylog. And you can find it right here in our link tree. We'll get started here shortly, but like I said, it is always free for you to submit your music, so go ahead and do that if you haven't already. Just getting my volume levels correct. You know, we gotta make sure we get it back. Swooty Mac, welcome back to the chat. It's nice to see you. How was your weekend? If you're with us, let us know in the chat. What did you get up to? My weekend was a very simple one. What's up? Hi. How's it going? If you're with us in the chat, welcome in. Sodi Season, welcome back. Sam Obama, thank you for the follow. Devious Minds, welcome back. You know, we're going to do everything we can to make this continue to be the best show on Twitch. You are very welcome, bro. I hope you end up using it. If you're with us on TikTok, head over to Twitch, YouTube. The audio is better. But if you want to submit and watch here, you can. Nero.fam/KayvanMD if you want to submit your music for free as well. We're going to get started here real shortly. Swooty Max is alive and well, prepping for tour. Ooh, how many cities are you doing on tour? Where are you going? Let us know in the chat. What do you guys get up to this weekend? What are you working on? What were you listening to? Curious to know. I played Battlefield 6 like all weekend. A little EAFC Pro Clubs as well. Today was a busy day. I had way too many meetings. But that's okay. TC Silk, welcome back to the chat. It's nice to see you. Hope you are doing well. If you're with us and you want to submit, all you got to do is go over to Nero.fam/KayvanMD to submit your music for free. If you want to do a paid skip, you can also. That will guarantee your song gets played on stream today, but it's totally up to you. Every 5 paid skips, we'll do a free skip at random using the spinning wheel. And then towards the end of the stream or whenever we got done with paid skips, we'll do free skips for the rest of the stream, okay? Battlefield 6 is fire. I agree. It's been very good so far. I'm enjoying myself. As is Pro Clubs, it's nice when you've got a little squad together and you're all kicking the ball around. It's very fun. Sweetie says 11 cities assisting Pink Sifu. Oh, that'll be so sick, man. Congrats. That's going to be a lot of fun. Are you performing, like, on stage, or are you, like, doing, like, instrumentation or something like that? Let us know. Right now, we are listening to the songs we found on live stream playlist, which you can always find by going over to the link tree. We're going to get started here in a second. If you have not submitted your music yet, make sure you go and get your submissions in. Like I said, it's always free for you to submit your music. All you have to do is go over to nero.fam/KayvanMD. We do have a $5 regular skip queue and a $10 super skip queue, both of which will guarantee you get played on stream today. But it's really up to you if you want to do that. I'm not pressed either way. We'll have free skips every 5 songs. And then when we get towards the end of the stream, we'll do another free section as well for people who are here in the chat hanging out with us too. So if you are here, stick around. There's always a chance you'll get bumped up later into the stream. But if you do want to guarantee a song gets played sooner, quicker, faster, closer to the beginning of the stream, you have that option as well if you want it, okay? If you're here for the first time, there's really only one rule. That's the same rule that I say every single week. Please just be respectful of each other in the chat. I'm going to be respectful of you guys when I'm giving feedback. I'll let you know what I think about the songs, what I like about them, maybe what I think could improve, if there's anything that can improve. We'll talk about music industry things. I've been working in the music industry for over 10 years. So if you have any questions about music, releasing music, marketing music, feel free to ask them in the chat. I'm happy to answer your questions. Honestly, I'd rather do it this way so you guys don't have to pay for some sort of a consultation or pay for my time or whatever. This is a way that we can do this for free. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. I'm happy to answer them from as many people as possible. And if you're in the chat, you've got any sort of expertise in any of these things, making music, releasing music, mixing music, anything, literally at all, feel free to let us know what you think in the chat. We do want to know what you guys think of everything as well. Like I said, the only rule is to please be respectful of each other. If I give you a warning and you continue to be disrespectful, that's it. You get the warning. You get one. All right? Let's get into some music because we do have a nice little queue building already. DJ Transponder, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. I'm glad you made it. I'm glad you were able to submit as well. We listen to everything, all genres, unreleased, released music. You can send whatever you want in. Music videos are also welcome. So if you have paid for a skip and you want to switch to a music video, just let me know when we get to you. We'll switch it out. I'm not mad at it, okay? And yeah, that's it. Let's get into some music. Let us know what you think in the chat as always. We're going to start with TC Silk today. The song is called Up. Let us know what you think in the chat. And if you want to submit, it is free to submit. So submit your music. I'm not going to charge you guys to submit and steal from you like some other people. No names, but I know you guys see those streamers too. So, hell yeah, sweetie, if you want to come play a show in South Florida, hit me up. This is TC Silk. All right, first thing on this one is the kick is a little bit weak on this beat. I wish the kick was hitting a little bit harder. It's there, but it's soft. It's very soft. I think that's partially because of how wide and like just big this sub is. I actually like the way the vocals are mixed. I like the idea, like the sound of them. But I think it's that combo between that bass line and that kick drum, which is kind of making it not hit as hard as I think it, you were trying to get it to. I do think vocals could probably come up in the mix a little bit. Let us know what you think in the chat. For me though, it's those details. It's those mix details, right? I feel like if this had maybe a bit of a cleaner mix on it, the song hits a little bit harder overall. I mean, it probably gets that point across a little bit more. Superstar Dot. If you go over to Nero.fan, you can see exactly where we're at. We've got 27 in the submission queue right now. We've got like 14 in the paid skip queue right now. I feel you. I got a little lost. I like the soft kicks of Samo Bamo, but I do agree it could have a little more oomph to it, a little bit more body to it. It's not so far off that it's like egregious though. I do kind of like the overall feeling of it. It really is just that baseline kick balance that's a little off. And that's hard. That's hard for everybody. Yeah, it is a niche critique. For the most part, people aren't going to know the difference. But at the same time, because of the mix, they might gloss over it because it's not hitting the way they expect. And that's just something to be aware of. I do like the song. I'm going to playlist it. I'm going to come back to it before I make this playlist update tomorrow. Listen again with fresh ears and just see how I feel about the mix. Especially back to back with something else, it might be more noticeable. It might be less noticeable. You know what I'm saying? I do think outside of the mix itself, a little bit more variation in the actual arrangement of the production would be good. I think it's fine for the first like 2-ish minutes. when you get into this like final verse, final chorus, there's maybe, you know, we could use a little bit more variation, I think, just to switch things up a little bit more. It does have a music video for it as well. I see the canvas looks really nice. It's good that you have that visual too in the canvas. I do think a canvas, I think we see this statistically that it is increased listen time, which is good. It's got a good bounce. Overall, I'm not terribly mad at it. Just for context, the new single Up's a song celebrating self-realization and optimism despite constant negativity. It's about having faith in your own ability and decisions and not letting doubt affect you at all. The song, like a lot of my other songs, is self-produced, and I wanted to create a dreamy atmosphere. The dreamy atmosphere you absolutely got right. I think it was the mix between the sub and the kick. Would have loved to hear just a little bit more body, I think, in the kick. The sub, and I think really what's happening there is that there's too much body in the sub. The sub was very big, it was boomy, it was wide. It kind of drowned out the kick at times. Maybe try side chaining, especially if you're going to use one of those like longer tail sub sounds. Try side chaining to your kick. That way that kick's going to punch through just a little bit more. And that's just something to think about, I think, as you move forward, continuing to learn how to produce and producing for yourself as well. Sam, oh, thank you. I am doing well, though I am very tired today. So we're going to have some fun and get through this music anyway. Brayon says production's fire. TC said I made the beat. We love to see that. Brayon says, yeah, you did that. 'Twas fire, says Samo. Sodi says, dope track. I think overall, everyone's fucking with the song. I'm going to be really picky because that's just who I am. And I'm a very picky person. Everyone will tell you this. It's annoying. But for me, it's those little mixed things. And I do think, like, just try the sidechain thing, because I think if you're going to use those really, like, long tail subs anyway, usually like, for me as a producer, I'll try and sidechain in those moments. I will say it's rare that I use a long tail sub for that reason. But if you try the side chaining, I do think that can help a little bit. WebDefine says W track. What are you saying uh-oh for, Samo? Is it because you're next? Samo Bamo, if you're ever gone, up next. Something a little different for me. Keep the vibe pretty minimal and open. Nothing wrong with some simplicity. I feel like a simple song sometimes does the shit, man. Of course, bro. Hopefully it helps. Look, that's what I'm here for. I love the growth. I'm here for the growth.
It's not fair.
That sounds weird out of context. But I like to see artists grow over time and develop. That's like the thing I love. Let us know what you think in the chat. Samo Bamo. Web defined. I already like this. A little bit of a bias because this is definitely what I enjoy listening to right now. Very much in this like emo, post-emo space again. Liking the slow development of this. Sometimes I can be a little picky about a slow intro, but it's just very pretty so far. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you're with us on TikTok, make sure you submit your music for free. Nero.fam/KayvanMD. We're live for the next 2 hours listening to your songs. I'm wondering if we're gonna get a drop. Ooh. That's faded automated synth is such a nice texture and feeling. I love how it progressively gets more like saw-y, kind of distorted as well. It's just automated really well. Like the whole sound feels really good. TC Silk says, I love this atmosphere, man. It's really nice. The canvas is nice too. I don't know if the artwork, this is neither here nor there, but I don't know if the artwork sucks me in as much. Oh, here we go, bro. He's from Wisconsin. No, this is so cool. I love this section. I love the way it drops in. I love that the focus is on the production and not the vocal at this part of the song as well. It's all about the feeling of this one. I like this a lot, says Sudi Mac. DJ Transponder says fire. This actually feels like something you would hear in like a commercial or like watch a lot of like UK drama shows. This feels like one of those songs that just comes in like a UK drama show. Maybe when someone's a little faded, a little twisted, you know? _ Samo Bamo _ on Instagram if you want to go follow and support. You definitely should. This one's very cool. Straight into the playlist. That was If You're Ever Gone. I like that a lot. Something different from Samo Bamo, but I liked it. I like the direction. Very intentional production. Love the direction. Average Northerner music, says WebDefine. WebDefine, where are you from? I know Samo Bamo was from Wisconsin, but curious to know if you are also from Wisconsin. And I loved it. That was really cool. Again, probably the highlight for me. that automated synth sound, that saw that kind of just like gets progressively more distorted as it fades in, gets louder as it fades in. It's just such a nice touch. It's such a nice detail. Really, really enjoyed that one a lot. He's from the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, so Wisconsin. I don't know shit about up there. It seems like it's cold. DJ Transponder and Coco Sarai Real, Bitch B-Day, SoundCloud exclusive. Let us know what you think in the chat. A little drum and bass jungle to get some energy going. I am tired, so I need this in my life. We're up in the woods, that's for sure. Look, Justin Timberlake, also a man of the woods. ATO Mick, what's up, man? Hey, I hope you're doing well. How are you? What's up? Got in the queue? Beautiful. Come join us on Twitch or YouTube if you're around too. The sound is better. That's the only reason I say that. All right, let us know what you think here. I kind of wish I was getting a little bit more low end from this one, but pacing is really good. Vocals are really good. I rate it a solid 7.8 out of 10. Why did you rate it? Why did you rate yourself 7.8 out of 10? Good, man. I'm glad to hear that. Sweetie says this is hard. Coco's raw, says Bram. I mean, this shit reminds me of home, for sure. If you've ever listened to Backbone by Skepta, this is like that same feeling. I love a drum and bass song with some raps on top. Always have, always will. Anthem music, says Brown Bliss. DJ Transponder. Oh, it's Transponder. Ah, Transponder. Yeah, fuck with this. This is good. This is good sound design. Don't think about a drum and bass happy birthday song. That's a lane. I guess that's true. I mean, is this not the energy you want on your birthday, realistically? It's good. So, question for you. Did you make this with the artist, or was this like a remix where you took the acapella, produced around it? I'm just curious about the process. It feels like you guys have chemistry. That's why I'm asking. Either way, this is still good, and I do really enjoy it. Cause it's a real bitch birthday. What you trying to do tonight? Okay. Let's go find some socials really quick. DJ Transponder. I don't know if you have an Instagram or not, but is this you? I don't know. It is. We found it. Oh, you guys have another one. Okay, so you did this together. That's sick. DJ Transponder on Instagram. My guy's mysterious. He's living a mysterious life. Coco Sarai. I really like this a lot, guys. We have another one about to... Are you guys going to put this... Or does it have to be on SoundCloud only? Or can you put it on Spotify and stuff, too? This is great. Very, very easy to listen to. Okay, beefy underscore beats underscore LLC on Instagram. Not that DJ Transponder one. Super catchy, especially in the production too. Like even the sounds. Super against Spotify. Fair enough. Can't be mad. How about Apple Music? Do you hate them too? Or YouTube? any of those platforms. Maybe I'll be able to transfer my playlist from one platform to the other. I literally only use it because everyone's like always like on Spotify. It's like the only thing artists tend to care about is if they're on a Spotify playlist. So I used to do an Audio Mac one that was like pretty big, and then like it didn't seem like people really cared about it. So I was like, all right, let me just take all of my playlists and put them on Spotify instead. But I agree, I'm not super pro Spotify. I just don't like SoundCloud's user interface, and if I have, I wish that it was just a little bit more fun to use. Thick Skin with Nick up next. Nick, what's going on? Mahogany Blues is on the way. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you do want to submit, again, it's free to submit, so do it. Exclamation mark submit if you're with us on Twitch or on YouTube. If you're watching on TikTok, nero.fam/KayvanMD.
Yo,
you can also find it in my story, I believe.
Before I had the chance to react, I gave my wound a glance. Put the dagger right back into the owner's hands.
Saving this.
Life has a funny way of coming at you fast. Walking the bank.
You know, sometimes you just listen to a rapper and they stand out immediately. That's how I know it's good raps. We did not celebrate Canadian Thanksgiving, but happy Thanksgiving to all my Canadian community members out there. Yeah, this is good, bro. That was an immediate got me with the voice. Nick, what's going on Instagram?
When I accelerate, niggas running out of fuel but can't hit the brakes. I let the first center chill like cold air off a lake. Put you in a cold state, make you draw a blank. Face a wall you can't escape.
For what it's worth, I don't really even celebrate American Thanksgiving like that, so it's just I mean, we can get it. It's a bit of a colonizer holiday. I don't know if everybody's gonna be excited about that one, but it is. If we're being real. I'll drop the next drop on your next stream. Please do. I would love to hear it. I really enjoy what we just listened to. I'm just here for the foods. Totally fair. I don't even do turkey on Thanksgiving. We do fillets on Thanksgiving now. The day off is nice. The week off. The couple days off.
Thank you, folks, if you applauded.
Nick, what's going on with Nick? That song is called Thick Skin. A 124. I love. Yes, the queue is still open. I love a sub 1 minute 30-second rap song.
Check it out, though.
Yo,
just straight bars. That's like the sweet spot for me. If you just get no hook, just straight bars, please make it a minute and 30 seconds. It'll leave me wanting more every time. Really, really good just flow style on this as well. Like rhythmically, it's interesting, it's different, it's a little out of the box. But he goes in and out of this like tempo so perfectly.
Bittersweet taste. Take the path that leads to something great. Keep the blades in my wheels spinning, running in place. This is God-given, but I'm self-driven when I accelerate. Niggas running out of fuel, but can't hit the brakes. I let the first send chill like cold air off a lake. Put you in a cold state, make you draw a blank. Face a wall you can't escape.
Yeah, beat is crazy too. I agree. Wait till let's do it twice. A minute 30 is easy.
Trying to walk around the pieces on the ground like it never mattered. Till it circles back like old data. Transport you back to that moment before that thing shattered.
Yeah. Vibe is very close to the old hip-hop group Little Brother. I hear it a lot. Reminds me of Mike, reminds me of Overcast as well, if we're talking like more contemporary people from right now. But I like this. I think this is a really great example of like being kind of fluid with the like actual rhythm of the delivery, but doing it in a very good way. So that it's still hitting those moments, it's still hitting that beat, it's still hitting that click, but at the same time it's going in and out, it's weaving in and out in a way that makes it so interesting to listen to. And that is the sweet spot for me. Like sometimes when people are getting too offbeat, it'll lose me very quickly. But I think with that one, great example of how you can kind of be fluid with the beat, but still kind of hit those moments, hit those points that you need to hit. Living Room Freestyle out now on something. Zay Silky back once again showcasing the talent. The song was recorded in my living room with my setup and freestyled off top in the moment as authentic as it gets. Okay, so what I would challenge you to do before I even hear this, now that you've freestyled it, go back and edit the lyrics and make sure that the lines all hit the way that you want them to, right? Let's listen though.
Hope call me what she wants. If I give a fuck, bitch, no, I don't. ARPs, 223s, that's all.
I still think you could pull back a little bit on the reverb on the vocal. Zay Silky on Instagram. Good melodic choices. Good kind of cadence you're in right now. Let us know what you think in the chat. I know you were. I remember. You said you make everything on Bandcamp? Was that right? Am I remembering that right? Or was that not you? So I'll be trying to remember everybody's setups. We got our first free skip coming up after this too. Not you. Okay. But you do use BandLab. Okay. So it wasn't you, but you do use BandLab. All right. Overall, I'd like to hear the vocals come up a touch. Again, it's that bass, that subline that feels a little overpowering at times. A little bit less reverb, I think, on the lead vocal, but overall, this is it's like pretty strong, honestly. I do really, really like the melodic choices in this one. It's a very easy listen as well, which I think for this style of music, like it needs to be something you want to listen to. It needs to have a good beat. It needs to kind of have that just memorable melody, and I think it had that. It also had those nice little ad-lib moments that I think kind of get stuck in people's head. So I like that overall. I think the things that I do here, it's mostly mixed stuff, which I think is one of the harder parts about the stuff we get from BandLab in general. I think when I get stuff from BandLab, it's always really close, but it's always those little last details of the mix, because I don't think it's like a perfect system by any means. But the thing that I would say, a little bit more vocal, or a little bit more volume on the vocal, tiny bit less reverb on the vocal for me personally, and then bring down a little bit of that presence in the sub, which you might be able to do, you might not be able to if you're not producing the song. But if you aren't producing the song, try do it in the EQ. Try and just duck out a little bit of that low end to create a little bit more space for that upper and mid end. Bread Slapper, can you search up J-Co, Better Hide? I think that you've been in here before trying to get me to listen to J-Co. You can submit via Nero if you put it in the chat. We generally try to listen to more independent and emerging artists here, though, purely for two reasons. One, because I like to support and help independent and emerging artists grow. And two, because J-Co is definitely not going to care about how I feel about his song. And also, I'll get DMCA'd. Somebody else came in here, though, trying to get me to listen to a J-Co song. You guys are definitely just like a very supportive fan base, I guess. Welcome in. Pretty, stay. Let us know what you think in the chat. You can submit, though. Feel free to submit it in the thing, and if we get to you or we get to a free section, or if you want to do a paid skip, you can. I'll play it, but just so you know, in the VOD on YouTube, it will have to get cut out, because otherwise they won't let me put the video up at all. This is Pretty with Stay. We've listened to a lot of Pretty recently. This is our first free skip of the evening. If you guys do want to submit, it is free to submit. Just go to nero.fam/KayvanMD, or hit the link in the chat if you will, us on YouTube or Twitch. Okay. I don't love a 30-second plus long intro, so that's the first thing that I'm gonna say. This skit's fine. Oh, it's your music. Oh, sorry, there is another artist whose name is J-Co. J Cortez. Okay. Then submit in the chat. Submit it in the link, bro. And then, like I said, we have skip queue if you want to guarantee you get played, but you can also wait. We'll do more free skips throughout the stream, okay? Similar feedback on this, Pretty. Tune the vocals if you're going to be singing a little bit more, getting into this melodic bag a little bit more. It's just going to help smooth out the melodies a little bit more. Also, wait, this is from October 13th. That's today. March, October. See, are you dropping a song every Friday? Freddie does have slaps. I think they're really good songs. I do still think there's work to be done on the mixing. But I like his vocal tone, especially. And I'm liking this more melodic bag that he's getting into. I do just think it needs a little bit more tuning to just kind of smooth out that melody a little bit more. Polish it off, you know what I mean? If you're with us on TikTok, make sure you submit. It's free. Nero.fam/KayvanMD. I'm listening to new music for the next hour and a half. Playlist and songs following artists. Overall, look, I'll say this of Pretty. I enjoy all of the songs, but I do see the room for improvement, and I think if you get some of those things nailed down, great. XO Blakely, thank you for submitting. We're about to get into another 5 paid skips, and then we'll do another free one after that. It's close, bro. More than anything, I do just really like your vocal tone. And I think that's one of the standout things for me. The standout pieces in your delivery is just like the tone of your voice is a really pleasing one to listen to. I think similar. Wait, okay, so this is a question for you. Okay, I'm just getting these things out. A lot of them got done earlier in the year, so just dropping in bulk to the end of the year so I can start the new year with new music. Totally fair. What I will say, like, because I would say this to anybody, this isn't just a you thing. What I would say is, if you are going to be dropping so much music, though, make sure you're promoting it, right? Like, if I'm looking at your Instagram right now, you've not done anything really about Stay yet at all, from what I can see on Grid, right? So, you're making all of this music, you're putting all of this music out, it's all getting out into the world. It's not getting promoted, so people aren't hearing it the way that they should be. Which, to me, although it reminds me of YNW Melly-like tones as Dells Bells, I can kind of hear that, actually. Yeah, I think, like, the thing is, you're going to be dropping all this music, right? Make sure you're pushing it, because then you'll get the most out of these songs. Otherwise, they're just kind of going there, right? And then if you're not pushing them, people aren't getting back to them, but you have all this music out. So regardless of whether you start the new year with new music or not, and just kind of dump all of this music that you have, make sure you're still promoting it. And that's the only reason why I would say try not to drop songs every single week, because it is very, very hard for you to push a song every single week and get people to listen to a song every single week. That's generally why I would suggest kind of spreading things out a little bit more, because you will get more out of these songs. And in theory, if you didn't drop, you know, whatever it is, 12, 13 songs this year, it's really not the end of the world, right? Like, it's really about how you market these songs once they're out in the world as well, not just putting them out and then hoping for the best. You put them out, you hope for the best. It doesn't really do all that much because there's just so much music coming out overall right now. So that's the biggest thing that I would say to you is, like, look, these songs are good. There's an audience for them, but if you do not promote the songs, then you won't find that audience. So just make sure you keep promoting the songs you have out, especially after they're out as well. One post about a song and then moving on is not enough anymore. I try and tell artists this all the time, like, that is the bare minimum, but beyond that, you really should just keep pushing it, because, like, it's new to everybody who hasn't heard it before. And honestly, a lot of these songs are pretty close. So maybe you'll find a collaborator. Maybe you'll find somebody who can help you mix. Maybe you find a vocalist who wants to hop on a track with you. But if you're not pushing the songs, it's much harder for you to find all those pieces. So hopping off the soapbox, but that's what I would say. Because I do actually like the music. I just think you need to do more to get people to find it. Eternity, Cam Dog. This is one of my songs off the EP that I released in 2024. Let us know what you think of the chat. We want to keep moving forward out of Northern Virginia. Generally, I'm a fan of a lot of things that I hear from this kind of region of the country. I've signed a couple artists from this region as well. Yeah, bro, look, just make sure you're pushing this stuff, and especially as we get through the holidays, too. Like, Thanksgiving through the end of the year is a rough time to release music as an independent artist, so make sure you're pushing your music during that time period. You can really stack up a lot of content then, too. All right, let us know what you think in the chat. I wish there was a little bit more body in this vocal mix. I say this a lot. It feels a little squashed in this high mid-range. I'd like to hear a little bit more, like, body from the vocal, so that mid-low. I like the overlapping vocals at times. The vocal stacks are a standout piece for me. Like, you've got the harmonies there, you got the background vocals, that's nice. That builds out that vocal. Good hook so far, too. I will say a little bit more variation in the actual rhyme scheme, especially as we go from first verse, chorus into second verse. Just a bit more of a change up to keep things interesting, right? You don't want things to get too repetitive.
I got your back for all of our turns. You keep me grounded, never lets me spin out. Here's a trauma in my head. I can't go on without you beside me.
All right, let's see how much music this artist has released too. So still relatively early on, right? Like EP in 2024, project in 2023. There is like lyrics that I do really like. There's parts of the song where I feel like the writing could improve a little bit. If you want to submit, just make sure you go to nero.fam/KayvanMD to submit your music. It is free to submit there too. Bread Slapper, unfortunately that is not how it works, just to be fair to everybody else. That's why we have this gift to you, just in case you want to do it like that way. But don't worry, the VOD goes up on YouTube too, so if we do get to you, you can always check the VOD on YouTube to see if we got to your song. Cool. CamDog_0130 on Instagram if you're rocking with us. Alright. Biggest things in the mix are just getting a little bit more body from that vocal, right? It does feel a little squashed, a little compressed in that kind of high frequency range of your vocal. It doesn't allow us to kind of hear all the nice tones of your voice, the depth of your voice, right? Like those kinds of things. If you think about the vocal as an instrument, you maybe not going to like put an instrument in one little frequency range and kind of take out some of the tones of the other parts of it. So just try and think about it like that when you're mixing the vocal. The other thing I would say on the writing side of things, it can improve a little bit. I think that's just one of the things in general that a lot of writers need to do is just keep writing, and it will get better the more you do. Work on simplifying certain aspects of it. And then the other thing I would say is from a rhyme scheme perspective, work on kind of adding a little bit more variation. I think Future does a really good job of this. And though his songs don't always make sense, I think one of the cool things about Future is just the way that rhythmically his bars, it's like couplets almost, right? And they kind of put it together. So there's always variation. It's always interesting to listen to. It's always changing. It never gets repetitive. And I think that's one of the challenges now, especially with people's attention spans and the way people listen, is just kind of like trying to avoid being too repetitive with rhyme schemes or melodic structure, right? So those two things, I think if you can work on that a little bit, it's going to improve your writing. It's going to help you a little bit. And then just editing down. Sometimes you don't need as many words as you think. If you're trying to hit the same syllables, don't worry about that. Just try and like write the thing that is maybe the easiest to remember for the audience, and then also still gets the point that you're trying to make across. But go back and edit things. That's what I'll say to any writer who does freestyle stuff in here. If you are freestyling your shit, go back and edit what you freestyled. It's always going to help make it a stronger song overall. And do what's best for the song. All right, Locus of Control, Bray on Bliss. Keep going, though. Just so you know, none of my feedback has ever stopped. My feedback is always keep going, keep making music. Do not stop making music. Thank you. ATO Mick. Facts, bro. I agree. Oh, Brayon. Brayon. Oh, I got a TikTok hat over here, man. Thank you. Brayon Bliss on Instagram.
Let go of your locus of control.
Really loving the vocal arrangement here. Very, very good. It stands out. It's that good. Really good vocal arrangement, man. Automatic head bobs is a great sign. It's true. Sweetie Max says, this is nice, bro. Let us know what you think in the chat. Great falsetto, as always. You got me fucking moving, bro. See, okay, so I actually think this is a perfect example of the variation that I was talking about in the last song. If you listen, there's so many different pockets that he's getting into throughout the song. It doesn't need to change every 2 bars. We're looking at like a little 4 bars here, a little 4 bars there, maybe a little 8 bars here. But there's variation, and that's what keeps it so interesting to listen to all the way throughout, right? It's engaging. You never really know what to expect. It keeps you on your toes. DJ Transponder says, love it. Vocal Crazy says, Swooty Max, ODC says, this is smooth. Love the production too, just separately. Really, really nice. Cheers. Really, really nice beat choice for you. Also, don't know that I've ever heard anybody use the phrase locus of control in a song, so that's nice. It's like something fresh. It's something new. So I do like that. If you listen on TikTok, Nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit your music for free. I'm listening to new music for the next hour and 20 minutes. Playlisting songs of following artists. It's on you, double up the 80 proof. You the truth, bottoms up, I need a boost. I call the juice, you call your girls, me and I youth. The night is yours. See, we've gotten like a completely different pocket here in this verse as well, right? There's constants throughout those background vocals, those harmonies. This is probably my favorite song I've heard from you, Brown. I know we've listened to a lot of it over the last few years. This one feels the most polished. It's like we're getting a very authentic version of you in this song, too. You really got me moving with this one. I hate dancing. I love that kind of switch into the deep register for control also. That's just like a really nice touch vocally. Control. Now you've been working, bro. Out of South Sac, now in LA, Brayon Bliss. At Brayon Bliss on Instagram. Make sure you tap in if you're rocking that with that one. It was called Locus of Control. We got Sodi up next with It's a Lot. Oh. There we go. First single off my upcoming album or tour. Oh, wait, that one comes out on the 14th. That one comes out tomorrow? Make sure you put that in my release calendar too, Brayon. We're going to put that one on the New Music Friday, New Music this playlist this week. It's a lot. Sodi, first single off my upcoming album, Auteur. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving forward. Again, if you haven't submitted, make sure you get your submissions in. Oh, Sodi. This is given like Hot Boys album artwork. I don't know if I was expecting this sound from you. I have to be honest. This is kind of tough, bro. This reminds me of like some old 50 Cent G-Unit shit. Sodi season.
I'll show you how to ride it, no hand. I know that you be a lot, but I ain't playing. Come show me how you work.
Okay, the bounce on this is pretty undeniable. I like this one a lot, man. This is a standout from you for sure. Let us know what you think in the chat. What's up? This tenfold, the boy sick, they know that I'm being cold. Hey.
Show love, don't care what your friend told. A good guy, no lie, but I ain't slow. I know it's a lie when you see me like this.
This one's good, man.
Shine so bright, put the plane on my wrist. How I be so
Delivery style's really good too. Like I just like the way your voice sounds on this one.
It's a lot, it's a lot show. Pull up real smooth, it's a lot,
It's a lot.
I don't need to prove it's a lot, it's a lot. I don't need you, it's a lot, it's a lot. Back to back, cause it's a lot, it's a lot. Back to back stars, it's a lot, it's a lot.
Nah, that's pretty cool. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm with this. I enjoy this one. I would listen to this. It went in the playlist. It's getting a follow back. SOWDYSZN, Sodi season. Out of Perth, Australia.
Disrespecting the culture. Baby, let's spit, I ain't fan of the fake shit. They damn me up thirsty, I know what the play is. City done tell me what's.
Bro, this really feels like something off the Get Rich Die Trying or like the Massacre. Which are arguably two of my favorite hip-hop albums maybe of all time, especially from a production standpoint. You know what it sounds like? Because I feel like Eminem as a producer has like this signature sound. It sounds like an Eminem beat. They gotta put this on GTA 6, says Swooty Mac. I can hear this. This would definitely fit on some GTA radio. It's a lot, it's a lot. I don't need you, it's a lot. Back to back cars, it's a lot. Back to back cars, it's a lot. It's catchy, man. This is very catchy. Very catchy. Sodi season on Instagram. Look, I can't even pretend like I did not enjoy this one. I enjoyed this one. This is right up my alley. It's definitely something I would listen to. All right, we got another one from DJ Transponder, Pat Down Part 2. Next one out this Friday. Appreciate your time and keep going strong. Thank you. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best to keep going strong. It's hard sometimes. You gotta keep your head up. Keep going. Sodi, bro. This shit was hard. I like that one a lot. That's a standout. All right, another one from DJ Transponder and Coco Sarai. Here we go.
It's offensive you would even press your luck like this.
You guys got really great chemistry, honestly. Both the songs that I've heard with you and Coco, great chemistry. It's cool that it doesn't sound exactly like sometimes the shows sound exactly the same too. I like that this does not sound exactly the same. A little bit more variation.
Cut it up like this. Black bros if you buck like this. Classy little ratchet and I'm rough like this. Pretty black gallon on me black Benz. Fuck it, I'ma need that up front. Plus me one do back end. Been that bitch, ain't no blood clot trend. Been that bitch, ain't no blood clot trend. Assassinate a man. Bitch, where? I'm in Plainview on the stairs with a gun twist in my hair. It's a rude gal, so I'ma soda body.
Let us know what you think in the chat.
Work your figure and them figures, motherfucker, drama hoe.
The one thing I was gonna say is that I wish Coco got a little more aggressive with the vocal parts. As soon as I was about to say it, it hit that moment, and it was great. I liked it a lot. Love the vocal chop there too. That's a really nice touch. Sodi, what's up? I see you. The vocal chop is so good. That's a perfect thing we needed in there.
Same folk that quote, I wouldn't make the cut like this. So sad, now they mad that I'm up like this. And wonder why I do not give a fuck like this. I've been on a different mission. 50 years at it, being consistent.
I love this. Put this in every racing game. Komai, what's up, man? Welcome back to the chat.
5 feet tall, but I'm 6'8". Is you dumb? Left no crumbs, best believe a bitch ate. It's a pat down. It's my old work.
I love drum and bass, guys. I love it. I love it so much. It's the little English boy, the little English child that I left behind. Never gonna not love drum and bass. She's breezy says this is gas. It's really good. There's so many nice little details. The sound design is really good. The movement and the arrangement is really good in the production. The little vocal chops, honestly, the inflections in the delivery, the change up in the way that the vocal sounds, like, it's just very well done, man. King Shamash says, aha, was Guan and Kroski. Demon home. What's up? King Shamash. Wagwan. What you saying, bruv? Beefy_beats_LLC on Instagram. Kalen, what's up, man? Yeah, bro. You and Coco Sarai, great chemistry. I need to hear a whole project, hopefully, with music from you both together on songs. More songs from you both, please. Ricky, J November, not finished, but looking for tips for mixing. Oh, what a switch up, man. J November, out of Toronto, I believe. Speaking of Wagwan Crody, let us know what you think of the chat. Or Cleveland, sorry, I lied.
No, I can get these niggas work since they wanna be bosses. And every day I'm counting wins, give a fuck about them losses. I know they
be careful with that sub. It's pretty wide and it does kind of swallow up some of the other frequencies. You could bring your vocals up a little bit more too. I kind of want them to be more in my face. I love the production and I love the delivery style in your vocals though overall.
It's prevalent evidence, nigga been heaven feel like the president chasing these presidents. No longer hesitant, only benevolent. I got the medicine, ain't no more meddling. November incredible, go roll the credits in. Got to the top and I'm just getting settled and giving my settlement. Cause ain't no one better than me, ho.
Oh, I'm not mad at that at all. J November, no E. Be careful of the clipping on some of those louder moments too. Something around like 1 minute-ish. There was something there where it felt like a clip, just a touch. DJ Transponder says, love this old New York sound. Komai says, this is hard. Swooty Max says, this is fire. Oh, you went over to the YouTube? All right. But don't go making rash decisions. Every decision is an incision, so I'm moving with precision in the blicky, baby. 154. I'm also not mad at. If you're gonna bar up under 2 minutes, sweet spot. Under 130, even better. But under 2 minutes is cool with me. I'm not mad at it. No, I like this. Good beat choice. I was maybe like I like the kind of delivery style varied throughout. That's a good thing. Maybe the delivery style, like the actual tone of it, I wish there was just like a little bit more variation in there. Like if you think about Kendrick, right? Like I always use Kendrick as always use span when you're mixing so you can see things. Ooh, that's good to know. I was gonna say always look at the faders. It's always a good idea to check the faders and recheck things there, especially for clipping. That's a great way to see. You know what I mean? You know, if it's staying in the red too much, you know you got to turn your shit down a little bit. And that's fine. That happens a lot. Yeah, so I wish that you played with the vocal tone a little bit more. That's maybe the only thing that I would say too. And like I was saying, the example I always use is Kendrick, because he does such a good job of using his vocal like an instrument. And I think it's something that not all rappers do well. There's actually more rappers who probably don't do that or think about that than do. But him, Tyler, like honestly, even like Rocky, I think does a really good job of it. But just think about playing with your vocal a little bit more tonally. I think from a... like, it's great otherwise. There's really nothing else. And even this is more of a suggestion than like it needs this to like be a great song. The song is good. But I think that's maybe one of the things that I would look for from you moving forward. From a mix standpoint, vocal can come up in the mix. Let's just make sure it's a little bit more in your face, a little bit more aggressive. Be careful of clipping. We heard that around the 1 minute mark. There was something that just felt like it got a little too loud. And then the sub. Just make sure that sub's not too overpowering. I feel like that's something that happens a lot, especially if you're mixing on headphones or something. You don't actually have to... compensate as much as you think you do, and sometimes you'll overcompensate just because you're on headphones and you feel like it's not hitting hard enough. That is where those faders will come into play. That is where referencing the mix with a quiet volume level will also come into play, because it will help you hear those things without overcompensating and then having a sub that's too loud and overpowering over everything else in the mix. J November on Instagram, no E's, JNOVMBR. One more paid skip, and then we'll do another free skip at random, okay? Ring Ring from Swooty Mac. Let us know what you think in the chat. Love the artwork for this one. Immediately, man. Really, really nice nice shot here for this artwork. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you want to submit, it is free. Nero.fam/KayvanMD to submit your music. You can join our paid skip queue if you'd like to. We got 6 more songs in that paid skip queue right now. But we will get to every single one. Alright, let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think of these songs as well.
I'm all in my zone, blow on my phone.
Kick is a little loud on this one as well, but it's like right on the cusp.
Really trying to do right. I ain't ready to do life.
And I think it only feels that way because I wish the vocals were a touch louder. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm gonna save this because I like the song a lot, though.
That coochie water. Hey, that coochie fire.
Produced by Devin Burgess.
I'll be back for you.
A breakup song that makes you dance. I like that. I like that juxtaposition also. Reminds me of A Boogie Says Dells Bells. Swooty Mac on Instagram.
You call it on ring. What do you mean?
This is the artwork. It is a great shot. It's really nice. Just the colors and everything. Like, it's a really good photo for an album or for a single artwork. I like it. Good work. So you guys did a whole shoot too. Like, look at this. This is the world building I like to see from a release visually.
I'm just trying to balance stuff. This lifestyle ain't never rush. I don't want smoke, just pass blunt. Deep in hell as we in hell. What the hell is going on? Wish you well, can't you?
Swooty, where you from, bro?
Focus on why the fuck is you holding on? Don't wanna hurt no one no more. No. What you still? Where you still?
Swooty Mac on Instagram. Tommy Phelps, thanks for the follow. Atomic Bros, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Swooty said whole album, 17 tracks. Oh, this is the album artwork. Oh shit, Bad Dancing is the album that this is on. Hey man, welcome in. Welcome in. It's nice to have you. Thank you for tapping in. If anybody just joined us in the chat and you want to submit, it is free to submit. We do have a paid skip queue if you want to guarantee you get played on stream today, but that is totally up to you. I'm not pressed. We'll do another free skip. We got one coming up right now after this song by Swooty Mac. It's called Ring Ring. It's from the album Bad Dancing, which came out earlier this year, September 15th. 17 songs on it. You've got production from Devin Burgess on this song. We've got some features from some other artists on here who I'm not super familiar with, but probably worth checking it out. If I was his producer, I would have definitely put the vocals more up front, says DJ Transponder. What I will say about that, and this is something that I've noticed in general, this is something I've done myself as a producer, but I do think sometimes when the producer, if this is the case here, was mixing the track, it is very easy for them to mix the beat louder than the vocals. I think it's just the way that producers hear the song sometimes, because they're going to be thinking about the beat, right? Because they produced it. So sometimes I think it can get like, it's not even like a malicious thing or like a thing people think about, but sometimes I do think the producers will kind of just mix the vocals a little lower than the beat just because that's the way that they hear it or want to hear it. But I think for vocalists, it's your job, especially when you're going back and forth with your producers, to just make sure you really listen for that and make sure that the vocal is the star of the show. Like at the end of the day, you want people to walk away from the song. Remember the vocal. The production is good, and it's good that it's there. It is more of a supporting piece in theory, right? So you want to make sure that they walk away with the vocal being the star of the show. So that's the only advice I would give to every vocalist in here, is just make sure you check those things, especially when you are going through mixing and feedback on mixes with your engineer. Don't be afraid to be like, hey, can we get the vocals a little bit louder, a little bit more in the front? And again, do that test where you turn your volume all the way down, you listen. So you can almost barely hear the song, because what those elements that stand out, those are going to be the elements that are kind of like, you know, standing out in the mix a little bit more, because if you hear them at a low volume, when you turn it up, it's just going to accentuate that even more, right? So just keep an eye out for that and ear out for that. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio, for anybody who was wondering. And our next free skip is going to be Ain't It Fun by Tent. Let us know what you think in the chat. We're going to keep things moving forward. Though maybe it's not going to be this one, because it's not out in my region yet. Oh no. Yeah, this one is not out in my country yet, so I can't listen to it on here. I wonder if we can find it on YouTube. Tent. What's the song called? Ain't It Fun? Nope. Paramore Ain't It Fun is the only one that pops up. All right, Tent, if you're in here, sorry. We're going to spin the wheel again. Whoops. Let's see what we got. If you can't submit it privately, Tent, I'll play it. Jayco, you won the free skip, man. You're a lucky guy. You came in the chat. You asked to get bumped for free. You did it the right way. You luckily got bumped for free. Better hide. Jayco, let us know what you think in the chat. All right, 18-year-old artist from New Zealand. Oh, shit. Okay, I mean, first bit of feedback is there is a really big Jayco who exists. So I would be maybe just careful about that, like, artist name. Master on this one is a little bit quiet already, and that's the first thing I kind of notice. The 5 on it sample flip is kind of nice, though.
Get you, hit you, got a snotty ass nose. I swear the block hotter than it's ever been, but when he pulled up on me, he still froze. Keep on talking up on your phone, cause if you're outside,
I mean, honestly, not bad for drill.
I left for how they talk tough and then fold. Oh, we wanna talk on my name. And you said tell them what we do to them lames.
Because this is.
He wanna keep on running his mouth, gun up in his mouth. Like what you say now.
Mix needs work for sure. Idea is not bad.
You better hide, cause I swear I'll take your life. And I got 5 on it. I'll let that rip, don't roll your
Mid says James Anthony, what do you think can improve about it? Let's focus on that. Definitely needs energy. Look, this artist is pretty early into releasing music, right? Really, I think they've only done one real album, and it's probably the first album. They're also 18, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a break here. Energy, I agree with the energy. No, I do think we need more energy, especially from drill. The energy in a drill song is everything. I don't need like a, you know, the most well-written thing ever. I'm going to allow that, Dells Bells. But as somebody who listens to a lot, like I fuck with Australian drill, 4-5 are amazing. I think they are a great example of how it doesn't have to be from New York to have that drill vibe, but still has that energy, still has that kind of like grit in the delivery. As I will say, living in New York, I've heard plenty of drill rappers who aren't believable. But it's the energy and the vocal, and I think the way they deliver it that makes it feel believable. But like, they're not, it's like some 14-year-old, they're not living the life that they say they're living. I do just think for when it comes to drill, like you gotta have that energy. You really need to like give it everything, you know what I mean? And that's probably the big thing I would say here is I want to hear more energy from this for sure. Lyrics can use a little bit of work too. Like again, like I don't need it to be. Yeah, it's the confidence that needs to be. I agree with you fully. It is the confidence that needs to be believable.
I don't think so. So get out my face. Stop telling me Jacob behave and Jacob be quiet. I don't care what you say. I'm just trying to.
Yeah, there's aspects of the lyricism that I think could be a little stronger. I like the idea of the chorus though. Like the flip of I got 5 on it is not a bad thing. Because I think that's one of the things I see and hear from drill a lot that actually does work pretty well. But I do think biggest thing here, mix, energy. It's really that energy in the delivery that we need. New Zealand. He's from Palmerston North, New Zealand. This dude is 6 foot tall though, apparently. And only 18. So that's the thing. I was like, I'm not gonna count this dude out at 18 years old. But we definitely need more of that like energy. I actually would suggest, you know, listening to 4-5, and I'm gonna get DMCA'd for this, but just to prove a point, I'm gonna pull up 4-5 who are. Is that what they're called, or is it 1-5? Is it 4-5 or 1-5? 4-5 is someone else. It's what are they fucking called? Australian, Aussie drill. They're so good, and I think that it's the energy that they bring. 1-4. Oh my god, there's so many people with fucking numbers in their names these days. 1-4. All right, man. I'm gonna play this. They're a little older. I don't know if they're still dropping music like that. I guess they are. Here's something new. Let's see what they've dropped recently. We'll get back to your submissions right after this. Get back into your paid skips, but just for an example, you know what I mean? I think this is a great way that artists outside of the US have already captured that drill sound. I think this is probably one of the groups that stands out the most.
Chase that ops in public, but I ain't gonna talk on the subject. At parks we charge you.
Just really good, strong delivery though. You know what I'm talking about?
Coppers are out in the bass and stay in your house if you can't right. I grew up seeing them red bandanas. I grew up seeing them green bandanas. It's always been war in the Sydney's west, but the whole city knows which real ones ran it. If I'm talking real, then it starts from Woodstock Ave down to Chestnut Crescent. And when
you know what I mean?
We were out there
it's just got that.
Road showing up full present. Back in 2015, we were tearing that road up. KDM 450s when you hear that motor. Outside, let it off. Burning rubber on the block, no donor. Midnight P&Rs and broad day Shepherds. All getting done profoundly. Street lights getting kicked out, plays getting flicked out. That's how you know you're a man. 15 first time putting hands on the sneak.
I mean, come on. These guys are undeniable. But they've got the accent as well, right? So it's like, and I know it's not the exact same accent, but I think that's the thing when it comes to like US-based drill and drill from outside and from other countries. I think sometimes that's one of the things that kind of loses the energy too, is kind of the accent approach to it. But I think they're a really good example of how you can still keep that energy and make sure that it feels authentic and just feels like a drill song. Security Escort by Mundane, unfinished, still writing, LOLs. I like this artist a lot. He's from the DMV originally. But this shit is hard, bro. Cam Dog, we did play it, yes. You can catch the VOD on YouTube when we get done. I did have some feedback for you. Far from Mundane. She's got so much swag, bro. I always say this. This guy has like the most swag. Let us know what you think in the chat. Far from Mundane. Bro, really does get these fits off. Everywhere. He gets these fits off everywhere, bro. I'm a little jealous of the fits, to be honest. Timing on this one could be a little bit tighter, but it is just an unfinished, so I'm not mad at it. I like the direction a lot. Such an easy listen, man. I do love hip hop in this space. Let us know what you think in the chat. I always want to know what you think of these songs as well. I've been fucking this hoe for a week. Bet you should gonna die for me. Again, Far From Mundane on Instagram. I'd love to hear when that one is finished or a little bit close to the finished. I think that's all it needs. It just needs a little bit more polishing. That being said, go listen to his Virginia's Boy, Manila's Son album. Virginia's Boy album. He is also Filipino, so that's probably why it's that. Really, really good, man. Love the beat. Reminds me of Lil Dre, Lunch This Komai. Honestly, I've been so surprised by this artist overall, and I do say this a lot. Yeah, I haven't been in the studio in a while, been living life too much for more inspiration. You have been living life, man. You've been outside. I haven't seen anybody as outside as you this year. You've been fucking everywhere. But yeah, the one thing I would say about this one, timing could be maybe a little bit tighter on certain pieces. I just would love to hear it a little finished, a little bit more fleshed out. That being said, go listen to his Virginia's Boy album, which came out last year. I've been so surprised by this artist. I've been so pleasantly surprised by the things that I've heard from the different styles, from the different types of music he's putting out. And especially on that album, I think he's done a really, really good job of just kind of pulling from different places and putting out just an album that's actually really fun to listen to. You know what I mean? Like sometimes albums aren't that fun to listen to. I've saved most of that album in my library, and I can't say that of a lot of things that I listen to. So that's it. He's got a cosign for me. Sentimental by Yama. Up next, Rough Mix. Sentimental was written based on the sample which repeats Where Were You When I Needed You. Let us know what you think in the chat. Joakim, same. Are you on to add, or are you talking about Mundane? Ooh. If you need to submit, here's the submission. If you need to skip, here you go. If you want to watch ad-free, you can either watch on YouTube, or feel free to sub to the channel if you want. When I wore that hat, went mad too. At a depth I'm at, can't stand Yama saying, I like this. I like this. When it crossed that bridge, no riddle, just a whittle. What could bring me down, never bring me down. Sub could come down a touch in this mix. It's pretty loud, but other than that, Good delivery, more ad-libs, more doubles needed. I do fuck with bass music, Space Case. I like really everything but country. Country's really not my bag. But other than that, I can fuck with good music.
When the clock struck 12, seen Brandy's
We got 4 more paid skips, and then we'll do free skips after that. It'll probably take us to right around 7:30. That being said, if you do want to skip the queue and guarantee you get played on stream today, the best way to do that is join our paid skip queue. It's free to submit your music though, so go ahead and get that in. We have a free section coming up for the last like 30 minutes of the stream, okay? Shout out Joe Keem G in the chat. Oh, shout out to Big Mass in the building, man. That's what I call Massachusetts. I've been calling Massachusetts Big Mass in here for like the last year or so. I just want to hear more fleshing out of this vocal. That's it more than anything, I think. Really nice ideas overall, though. Big Mass. That's what I'm saying. Big Mass in the building. Everybody was like, it sounds like a tumor. I was like, nah. It's Big Mass, bro. we actually have a good little community of artists who are either from Boston or Massachusetts in our community. Shout out Timmy O if you've never heard of Timmy O. Highly recommend checking out Timmy O, bro. Timmy Two Strand. A great community member. We did an interview together as well, a couple interviews together. Great dude. Yama-san for this one on Instagram. Make sure you tap in if you're rocking with it. Song's called Sentimental. Not the massholes, bro. Yeah, look, we do. Timmy's family. Oh, fuck yeah, man. I'm glad that you know Timmy, bro. Yeah, I'm a big Timmy O fan. He's been in here really for like years, honestly. He was like one of our day one community members. When Threat came out, I remember he sent the video in here. I was like, damn, this video is too clean, bro. But since then, we've had quite a few. Leia the Leo, I signed to Genius Distro. She was in Massachusetts before too, over at Berkeley. And there's been a couple others, honestly, like that kind of come in and out. But we got just a very diverse group of people from kind of all over the place in here. For everybody who's in the chat right now, let us know where you are, because I'd love to know where you guys are at in the world as well, where you're watching from. That was Yama-san, rough mix. The song was called Sentimental. I liked the song. I think it needs fleshing out a little bit more on the vocal side, just building out some more parts, adding some more doubles, some more ad-libs. And then on the mix side of things, sub felt a little bit loud, so just make sure you pull that back a little bit. Make sure, again, that the vocal is the star of the show in the mix, because that's the thing that you want your listeners to hear. Save Me, ATO Mick and Lil God, brother music duo for Atom and Mikey, or Atomic, produced in Atomic, my bad. This is our new song with homie Lil God. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh, we got Vancouver, Canada in the chat, man. You know, I spent a lot of time in Vancouver, Canada. I don't know if you know that or not. I love Vancouver, man. I manage a couple of artists from Vancouver, actually. And my wife is from there, too. Oh. I don't know that I've ever heard of Little God before. Little God, my bad. Little God. What part of Vancouver you guys from? North Van? Oh, hell yeah, bro. I spent a lot of time in Burnaby. North Van's beautiful, though. I've been over there. British properties. I know my way in North Van a little bit. This is solid. Look, I will say it's not what I listen to all the time. Not that rich part. Okay, fair. It's crazy up there, though. To be fair, I've just driven through British properties because a friend was trying to be like, yo, this part is crazy. You gotta check this out. And the view from there too. You know, I'm gonna save this. Like I said, it's not necessarily what I'm listening to every day, but I think objectively, if I'm listening to the quality of it, there's definitely an audience for this. I do like the mix on this too. I think the vocal sits in a really nice spot, as does the low end. This like synth bass is like a real driving force in the mix, and I like that. So do you guys produce, or are you guys vocalists? Or is it kind of a mixture of everything here? Not the 6-7 song. But... Oh, the youth. You love? Okay, cool. calling Gastown? I love that. Near the steam clock? I have a running joke that the steam clock is my favorite thing in Vancouver. It's not. But it is a running joke that I love the steam clock. The steam clock is the best thing in Vancouver. No, it's pretty cool, man. He's old, but we got him in some pop bag. How close is Vancouver to Toronto? It's the opposite side of the country. It's like New York to LA. It's literally the same thing. Are you skipping people who aren't here? Says Morgan Delgado. No, I'm doing a paid skip queue right now for the people who have spent money, but we're going to do a free skip queue for the people who are here in the chat very shortly. So we do that usually for the last like 30 minutes of stream. So around 7:30, which is in like 20 minutes from now, we'll do free skips as well. 4-hour flight. Is that true? From Vancouver to Toronto? I guess it's like, yeah, a little bit better, right? A 30-hour drive is crazy. Don't ever do that, please. If you're in the chat, please don't ever drive from Vancouver to Toronto. I'm going to follow you guys because I definitely want to keep up. And also, it's just cool. I'm always happy to kind of hear different styles and different types of music from Vancouver because I feel like, for the most part, what I hear is either electronic or like rock stuff, which, you know what I mean? I don't hear like a ton of pop. I don't hear a ton of hip-hop and R&B from Vancouver. A little bit. Like Nikayla's really dope. Isaac Zale is the artist that I work with out there too. Obviously, Boslin is from out there. So there is some artists, but at the same time, it is nice to hear stuff in different pockets, different parts of the community as well. So really dope. Great work. Atomic Bros on Instagram. A playlist of the song. I'm going to come back and listen to it. Tomorrow I'll do a playlist update and a content update of the songs we found on stream in the last week. So keep an eye open for that as well. But yeah, I think objectively it was a pretty solid piece of work. The mix was good on it. I think there's maybe aspects of the writing that could be a little stronger, but I think if we're thinking about the fact that Lil God is maybe like being out of pocket a little bit, going from alt into more of a pop bag, that could be the reason why maybe it was maybe a little bit harder for him to write something just out of pocket for him, right? So that I'll take that into account as well. Cocoons, aka Woods, up next with Me in the World. If you gave it a listen, hope you enjoy. Brother, you did the paid skip. You're absolutely getting a listen. You spend money in here, you're getting listened to, all right? That's the way this works. There's never going to be somebody who spends money who's not going to get played. Even if I have to go overtime, I appreciate the support. AKA Woods, this is a beautiful string arrangement. Whoa. Whoa, let us know what you think in the chat. AKA.Woods. So interesting. The string arrangement is wonderful on this. Where is this artist from? I like this too. Who did the production? Let's see. AKA Woods, self-produced. Self-written, self-produced. Tomai says, I like the live feel, and Joakim says, loving this. Drums swinging. The strings are stringing. AKA.Woods on Instagram. We got a lot of shit, like mutuals here. Matt Ryan, who we just heard, Mason, who we just heard recently, and True Shades of Grey, who I love. Grey Oaks, bro. He's fire. You from LA? Oh, Woods Type B, you're here. Yes, bro. You are sick. Are you from LA originally? Did you play all the strings? What's the vibes with the strings? Woo. Lovely instrumentation, man. What was your first instrument? I'm curious. Tomai says, big fan of this arrangement. I'm a strings player, so I also am like a huge fan of this. Low end is nice and tight on this, says Joakim. I agree. Everything is very well balanced. Program the strings through MIDI and have them retracked by a live player. Awesome. AKA.Woods is his Instagram. Blakely, what's up? We're very close to playing you. We're very close. Right now we're listening to AKA Woods. Guitar is your main instrument. You're sick, dude. 120 monthly listeners is kind of criminal, if I'm being honest. Did you used to go by Sebastian's Attic, or is that somebody else? No, you did a really amazing job of this song. It is beautifully produced. It is beautifully performed. And the mix is damn near perfect. I don't know that I really have any notes on the mix. I can't believe this doesn't. When did this come out? I can't believe this doesn't have 1,000 streams yet. July 17th. It needs 1,000 streams. Keep promoting the song, please. Co-wrote an EP with Sebastian Zadig a couple years ago. Bro, you're sick. Please send me more music. For everybody who's in the chat who has not put music in my comments yet, I do listen to every single song that you put in my comments here, and this is another content series that I do just to highlight artists that I find. Some of them are from the community, some of them are just artists that I already fuck with. It can be your music, it can be other people's music, whatever it is. Go put it in my comments too. On that pinned video, every single week, I put a new video there, I pin it to the top. Go put your songs in the comments, especially if they're old, especially if they've already come out. We've got a new music playlist I do every single Saturday as well. We've got the songs we find on live stream playlists as well, but please go drop it in other things as well. Love great little arcs in this, says Dovey Like Lovey. That was awesome. I really loved that a lot. All right, Gassed Up Freestyle, Dells up next. And then it's XO Blakely. And then I think we're getting into a free skip section after that. Unless anybody does a paid skip. If you want to do, you can do. It's up to you. If not, it's all good. Gassed Up Freestyle, Dells. This is my second actual song I put effort into. And I wanted mixing feedback. Please, this is my second song I made after I quit music because people said it sucked. But I have been tweaking and trying new things. But I wanted some feedback. Don't worry, man. Everyone's at a different part of their journey. Don't let people discourage you. Music is a practice thing. You just got to do it a lot. And be willing to learn. Those are the big things. Please react all the way. It's submit, sorry. Everything will show up there, including the queue if you go over to my Nero page. Yeah, never ever quit, honestly. Everyone starts somewhere. That's the thing I always tell people. This is not rocket science by any means. Don't do the AI shit though. Please learn an instrument or learn how to do things. All right, let's see what's up.
Yeah, I'm puffing on that gas and I think I'm about to pass out. Sneaking up back door and then I'm blowing shorty's back out. Pull up to the function, we turn.
I think you're picking the wrong beats, but I actually don't think you're that bad. If you put this flow over a better beat choice, like low key, I think if you took this and put it over like a fucking... Hold on. What's his name, bro? Like... Yeah, what are they doing? That's a good fucking point, DJ Transponder. What's his fucking name, bro? I actually think your raps are good. I really don't like the beat, but I think the raps are actually pretty solid, bro. Loki, if you put this on like a fucking like... Oh, what's his name, bro? He had that knock, 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 knock. Oh, what's that song called? Bop, 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 bop. What the fuck is up? What the fuck is that, right? Nardo Wick, bro. Yeah, I'm puffing on that gas and I think I'm about to pass out. Sneaking up back door and then I'm blowing shorty's back out. You put this shit over a Nardo Whip type beat? I'm gonna play a random one off of YouTube. We're gonna find one with a lot of views. You put this shit over a Nardo Whip type beat? I actually think this song would go harder. This is cool, yeah. Tom Wilson says this is cool, bro. Don't stop. I agree. There's nothing wrong with this. You actually have a good, like, rhythmically, you have a good flow. Again, for me, it's really just this beat. I'm not crazy about this beat. Also, let's get some ad libs in here. You're doubling up the vocals, which is nice. Yeah, for me, it's just beat choice. All right, and that's a. If I'm being real, beat choice is kind of an art within itself. I think figuring out what type of beat you sound good on, what type of beats that you could like where your voice fits. Some artists just never really figure that out. And I think even still, there's an audience to this. Tom Gross says I got some beat for you, some beats for you, bro, Dels. Dels, put your socials in the chat as well so we can pull them up, man. Beat selection is absolutely underrated. Sometimes people want to make something that it just doesn't fit their voice properly, you know what I mean? Because they think that's what they should be making, but that's always been my thing, is like I'm happy to kind of push people towards a different sound, production-wise, because I think it absolutely changes the way their artist sounds on the beat, too. Alright, so, hit me out. Hit me out, bro. You take a beat that's closer to, like, Something a little harder, right?
It's only knowing.
I think that's what
that
you
no
need,
matter
because
what you're doing
you
online,
rap like in the style of a rapper who's over harder beats. That was too whimsical of a beat. Like, I'm trying to hear you go in over something like this. Same flow, same style. You could probably even just cut and paste your fucking vocals as long as they fit. But I low-key think your flow over something like this, or even like a GNX type beat, because you kind of have that. It's like this kind of shit. I can see you like similarly. You put those raps over this beat, way better. You try to rap like Jid, that's fine. Do a Jid type beat. I just wasn't crazy about that beat choice specifically. I just think if you go a little harder with the production, actually, like low-key, try the West Coast shit, because I think your flow style also would fit on a more West Coast type beat. I don't know if this is the one, but... I'm just saying, bro. I do think with a different beat style, the music is gonna hit a little harder than it does over that beat specifically. And if I was gonna call on anything, which I don't think you produced that one either, right? If I was gonna say anything, work on beat selection. That's it. Try a bunch of different styles. Work on beat selection. I think that will drastically change the way that people hear your music, personally. XO Blakely up next, Normalmente. This song comes out Friday. So that means normally? Ah, damn. Can you send me a different link, Blakely, if you're still here in the chat? That one's not working. It's just saying the track was not found, maybe it's been removed. So it's probably the private link, but not the one that allows me to listen to it prior to it coming out. So can you just resubmit it? And then when you have, let me know. And I will make sure that we pull you up and put you back in the paid queue, okay? For some reason, though, that one is not working. Just a heads up. Give me a quick resubmit. If you go over to Nero, you can upload it directly. Oh, you just made it public. All right, let's check it out. Let's see if that works. It works. Normalmente.
You know that big bargain-
XO Blakely. Let us know what you think in the chat. Spanish language club track with a reggaeton rhythm and seductive energy. It's about those nights when you normally wouldn't. Made for the dance floor. Good pitch. All right, let's know what you... Oh. XO Blakely on Instagram. I kind of fuck with this. To be fair, I've been listening to a lot of music like this recently, though, too, so that's probably why. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm kind of fine with this, like... It's maybe not, like... Like, not every word is dead on the beat. Oh, cool. Last one was it's Cordell _ XO Blakely for this one. I don't know if I love the main kind of like lead synth when we get to the chorus from a production standpoint. That's probably the thing that I would say is like a little bit more on the sound design side of things with that lead synth. But I like the overall feeling of it. I like how it builds into the drop. Oh, nice details there in the drums too. I also love the vocal delivery. I think it's perfect for this type of song specifically. I can't speak to the lyrics because my Spanish is awful. But let us know what you think in the chat. The thing is, I've heard like so much of this music play in clubs before that I just think there is absolutely a space for it. I can definitely see it inside of someone's set, you know what I mean? I would like to say, and this is maybe like something overarching, just as you continue to move forward, more vocal arrangement, right? I would like to hear more kind of stacks in the vocals, more layers in the vocal. Because because if I think about these club songs too, like that's maybe one of the things that I hear more frequently is you get into these big drop moments and it's like a big like the vocal builds with it. So that's maybe the only thing I could say. Creatively, I'd like to hear the vocal build a little bit more into these big drops. But this is definitely a club track. It's at a good tempo. Big thing for me is I don't know if I love the sound design on this one synth right here. Personally. XO Blakely on Instagram. If you're rocking with us, make sure you go follow. This song comes out this week on Friday. If you are in the chat, go to my release calendar, put it in there so I don't miss it when it drops on streaming platforms. I'll go look for it myself this Friday. If you're in the chat with us on Twitch or YouTube, you can always go to our release calendar to submit your upcoming releases for free. If you are on TikTok, just go to my link tree. There's a release calendar in there for you to put it into so I do not miss it. XO Blakely on Instagram if you're rocking with that. That was Normalmente. Make sure you go follow. That song comes out on Friday. All right, we got another one from Yama up next, and then we'll start to get into a free skip section. This one is called Here. Mix is also a work in progress. Appreciate the feedback. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let me let the Discord know we're about to get into these free skips right now.
Don't worry about my pocket, watch my heart. Where's it going? Keep it, lock it, keep me
I think
charging
the vocal comes in a little strong, like a little too strong delivery-wise when it comes in. Just keep an ear out for that.
Here I am, here I am, here I am, A, B, C, case they worry about.
I actually think that your vocal needs to be a little bit more laid back delivery-wise in this because of how laid back and chill the production style is. So that's maybe like my first like thing that stands out is like it's a very laid back vocal or a very laid back production style. Just you can send in a SoundCloud link, Aldo. You just have to submit in the Nero link right here. Come on, don't even worry about it, man. I love this shit. Nah, what's up? Welcome back. So I talk about this a lot with raps, and I might have to play you an example. But like leaning back into like your natural vocal, so it's almost spoken instead of rapped, I think would probably serve you better on a beat like this, right? But this maybe feels a little too pushed. Diamond Mirag, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Nice to have you. Also, be just careful about timing on some of this delivery too.
Here I am, here I am, here I am, A, B, C, case they worry about the Wednesday. I talk about it, must say I be about it. If you ain't been around, then you cannot be around. If you ain't been
I like the idea of the song, but I do think the delivery needs a little bit of work on this one. That's probably the biggest thing for me. Writing is solid though. What do we got in the queue? Well, who do we have? Is there anybody who really stands out that I know? I can't wait. I love the free skip section. Shots I says, yeah, too slow. I'm not mad at the speed of the song or the tempo of the song necessarily. I think it's more for me a little bit more about leaning back into a more chill delivery style than pushing the vocal as much. Because when you push the vocal a little bit more on a beat like this, I feel like it doesn't mesh necessarily. Shots I, that's fair. But it's just because the song's too slow tempo-wise for you? Or is there something else that you think could improve about it? We try to focus on constructive criticism in here, just to make sure that we can be like, hey, waiting for Baby No Money to stream, says Lincoln. Know that. Not here. Is he streaming today? Is that a thing? I did his interview at Genius years ago. Nice guy. Nice guy. Cool guy. Yama saying on Instagram. Make sure you tap him. All right. Look, we're going to get into some free skips now. Maybe people need to make songs that break the boundaries and just submit shit. Okay, but that's like neither here nor there, because like music is like very subjective, and I'm gonna give you this warning because you haven't been here since the beginning, but we try to be really respectful of feedback in here to make sure that it does kind of focus on being constructive. Because like saying something's mid is like fine, but like I could say that about literally anything, and if I can't give a reason for why something is mid to me, because it's just mid to me, it might not be mid to everybody, right? That is kind of what we focus on here. It's just being like, all right, like, hey, these are some things that were good about this. These are some things that could improve. We listened to another song from Yama that I really, really enjoyed earlier on in the stream, but I think the delivery style fit better on that type of production than this type of production specifically, which is why for me, this one maybe didn't hit quite as much, but maybe that's just the beat choice. Maybe it's just the style of the song. So that's the thing that I just, I'm going to give you this and tell you this right now. But if you can, as we're listening to the songs, just try and focus on those things. You're not going to like everything. I don't like everything we listen to. I listen to a lot of music every week. I've been doing this I'm like 12 years into my music industry career. I've listened to a lot of music that I do not love. You know what I mean? And that's totally fine. He has 151 people dressing as every Pokemon, and he's cosplaying Ash. That's crazy and hilarious. We're going to play this one from Azor Skies called Baskin Robbins. But if you are here in the chat, please let me know your artist name, especially if you've submitted in the Nero link. And we're going to pull up the queue and make another link or another queue of like shit that has been submitted that we're going to go through for the next 30 minutes for free, okay? This one's Baskin Robbins, though, and it is from Azor Skies. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, try and be constructive if you do have feedback, because we want to help these artists improve and grow and develop, right? That's the point. So let us know what you think in the chat, okay? Thank you.
These guys in the building, where the BR at, man? I'm trying to get to the cream. I'm trying to scoop. I'm trying to scoop. You feel me? Like.
Oh. I like the sample clip on this. Immediately, the not tuned sub, though, is something that stands out to me. Because that dissonance is definitely going to catch my ear. Let me know your artist name in the chat, all right? We're going to make a free skip queue right now, so if you're here, let me know your artist name. You got to tell me your artist name.
Y'all dropping bread like there's holes in your pockets. I get the cream and can't nobody top it. Best. I get the cream like I'm BR. Don't care if you with the smoke.
I actually like his vocal too. It's just it's that one bass line thing that just stands out to me. Outside of that, actually, I like this. I think the mix is pretty solid too.
He got the wheel and he dash and he crash. He got to his man. He a rapper dash. Hold up, wait. New year, new me with some motives. More swag, I just hit my hitters up in motifs. Careful not to keep your hoe with you when you round me. Shotty's known to stay around.
I am not terribly mad at this.
Big fish swimming in a little pond, had to swim out. Couldn't hang all up in the middle. I was sitting along a place.
Reminds me of Ski Mask says now. Yeah, we're doing free skips right now, Shots. You just gotta submit. That's it. Just make sure you submit in the Nero link, which is in the chat. And we're doing free skips for the rest of the stream. Unless if anyone does a paid skip, obviously you get bumped to the top. But if you want to do free skips, we'll do free skips, okay? I got you, Nai, Komai, and Joakim already. Alright, send it in, man. I'm listening to it. Perfect pairing of beat and vocals, in my opinion, in the doubles, too. I do think this is really solid. The bass line is kind of fine.
My mind shines with a diamond tester. Never retired, the rhyme professor. Find the gems in it, mind the presence I present. I do not mind your presence.
It's just like, for me, I'm like, as a producer, I'm a bit of a stickler for a bass line matching that root note of the chord progression instead of that one static note. That's something that I always hear in a beat. No, this is UP. Oh, maybe it is. Is this you? W, I got you on that too.
I don't know how to stop it. Made a new song, I don't know if I'll drop it. I get the cream and can't nobody top it. Basket, robbers. All that design, I don't know how to rock it. Y'all dropping bread like there's holes in your pockets.
I like this.
I get the cream and can't nobody top it.
I do overall like this.
I'm too obsessed, I don't know how to stop it. Made a new song, I don't know if I'll drop it. I get the cream and can't nobody top it. Basket, robbers. All that design, I don't know how to rock it. Y'all dropping bread like there's holes in your pockets. I get the cream.
Really good vocal delivery though, and like tone and everything. Like that stand out for me with Azor Skies. Azor_Skies with a Z on Instagram, out of Atlanta. 1/3 of the earth tones also. Oh, this is Watmore. I love Watmore. All right, let's get into these free skips. If there's anybody else who wants to get bumped up for free, put your artist name in the chat. That's what we're doing right now. So make sure you submit via Nero.fan/KayvanMD if you want to submit music. Let me know your artist name in the chat. When you have submitted, we'll pull you up. We'll pull you in the queue. We've got about 30 minutes left, 25 minutes left. This is Joakim with Sunrise V2 Mix 1. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm excited to hear this because all of the stuff that's come out of your little crew over here with Nai, Komai, and the mass the big mass people has been really solid so far. Oh, love these jazz drums. Are you a jazz musician? Voice cracking, drums smacking. Shots Eye, what's your artist name? Shots, I found you, yes. Oh my god, this drum break is filthy, bro. Oh, from London! Come on, my bro. I'm from Peterborough originally. East Midlands in the building. What you saying, bro? No, it's fine. I'm always happy to hit people from the UK. It makes me really happy. What part of London are you from? This is really interesting because I do think because you're a drummer, you lean towards the drums having a more predominant kind of focus in the mix, which I feel like you don't hear much. I'm in New York now, but yeah, I'm from Peterborough. I've lived there for like 14 years. This is good music. Objectively, really, really good instrumentation. I think from a mix standpoint, I guess it feels like I rep the whole city. Well, okay, I like that too. I like that you're not, I'm from North, I'm from South. You rep the whole city. I like that. That's a cool thing. Yeah, I would say this mix does lean a little bit more like jazz predominantly. I would like to hear maybe a little bit more presence from the vocals when the vocals do come in. But man, you are absolutely killing on these drums. I love the cadence. I love the break you've got going. It's nice. Oh, the pacing has changed as we've gotten through the song too. I feel like this is definitely like a psychedelic jazz kind of sound for sure. I like this though. This is. I mean, if we can look at my jazz playlist really quickly because I have a jazz playlist. It's called "And That's Jazz," and it is like Vu, Braxton Cook, Dana Olden, Ezra Collective, like this Dami and JD Beck shit, which I love. Keith, who's really dope. Like, and so it reminds me of a lot of this kind of like more contemporary jazz sound, which I like. Def Hood on the vocals, yeah, just a little bit more. You could give a little bit more of a push to them when they come in. But they, like, obviously I'm aware that they're not the predominant kind of focus in the mix either. Dovey, I think I got you in the queue as well. No, I really liked that. Yeah, so for me, a lot of the jazz that I listen to is going to be kind of a little bit more... Like, this is one of my favorites that's in here. I love Vu. Like, just for what it's worth, Vu is probably one of my favorite jazz musician producers of all time, potentially. Definitely right now, but maybe of all time. This song is just so good. If you haven't, I mean, look at this. Highly recommend, one, go and listen to this album, Same Old, if you're a jazz fan. Vu, V-O-O-O. He also produced the entire Kai Crusade project that just came out recently. But dude, like he's an amazing producer for hip-hop artists. But as a jazz musician, oh, this dude is so good, bro. Anyway, so this is like what I listen to a lot of. Braxton Cook, also very good if you don't listen to him. But I think maybe the balance in the mix is maybe something to listen to from these jazz musicians is like there's such a good balance between instrumentation. If you want to listen to this playlist, I'm going to drop it in the chat for you. I'm still kind of updating it. The last time I've been adding stuff kind of recently too. But it updates. I'll probably take some stuff out in the near future. Ooh, but I'm vibing the fuck out right now. I absolutely love Braxton Cook, man. This dude's unbelievable. I really love jazz, guys. Like I really love jazz, guys. Truly. This one, if you like Sasha Keeble, I'll probably get DMT if Ezra Collective. Do I ever use Apple Music? I do have Apple Music for work as well. I switched from Apple Music to Spotify at a certain point. But now that I can take my playlist from one to another, I really need to do the thing where I like transfer my playlist over to Apple Music as well for the Apple Music users. But this one, if you like Sasha Keeble, who's from the UK, shout out to my guy Shots from London in the chat. This is one of the coolest Sasha Keeble songs because it's so out of pocket.
Tell me all your problems. I think we can solve them. You watching my body language.
Sorry, I just really love music, guys. I can just vibe out to music all day. We got some classics in too. Ezra Collective is alright, bro. There is a very good jazz scene in London, I agree. But then I like this type of shit too. These guys are like a Brazilian jazz funk trio from the 70s. This is like my anxiety, just for everybody who's in the chat right now. This is like very much my anxiety playlist when I'm having like a panic attack. Because I don't travel well. I don't fly well. I hate flying. I do it a lot. I hate it. It makes me miserable when I do it now. But when I'm having a full panic attack, jazz music, pull me right out of it. I don't know what it is. Some sort of magic, some sort of jazz magic. I love it. Joakim.music on Instagram for the one we just listened to. That was called Sunrise. I did like it. I did. You're really talented. You're a very talented musician, bro. Nye Calvin up next. This one's called Clacks. Clacks. I can't read. It's called Clocks, written by Coldplay, performed, recorded, and produced by Nye. You don't know this, but this is probably my favorite Coldplay song. I was just talking about this earlier today, how this album is probably the best Coldplay album. And I hate Coldplay now, because I hate what they've become. But I loved Coldplay at this time. Clacks. Oh, cool. I think you grew up in UK, you kind of like, it's unavoidable to listen to Coldplay a little bit. So the crime is that I haven't even heard this whole album. Oh my god, bro. Come on. I think it's on, Rush of Blood to the Head. It's so good. I like the difference in like the drums specifically. Vocal could be a little bit tighter, I think, even if you did tune just a little bit, especially in the verses. Not bad on the choruses. You hit the falsetto pretty well. I do like the switch up in the production style, though, for sure. But yeah, Rush of Blood to the Head, man. The Scientist, please go listen to that song. God Put a Smile on Your Face, amazing. Rush of Blood to the Head, Warning Sign, also very good, too. In My Place. In My Place might be one of my favorite songs on this album. Though The Scientist realistically probably is. Also go listen to Parachutes. Great album as well. It's got Yellow and Trouble on it. You can skip the line, yeah, if you want to do it. Oh, you can. I mean, that's you can if you want, but you don't have to. We're only 2 songs away. If you wait like 8 minutes, that's my rough estimate, is 8 minutes. Good harmonies. You really hit the harmonies and the high register stuff very well, to be honest. Yeah, no, we're like close to the end of the stream right now, too. Nye.Calvin on Instagram. I like that you've incorporated covers into your release strategy, though, because I think that's actually like a really good way. Wait, what's Clocks S and R? What's the difference here? Slowed and... Can you explain this? Oh my god, what a fucking banger, guys. You're reminding me how much You're kind of reminding me how much I like Coldplay right now. Reversed. Come on, bro. You did a slowed and reversed version? No, I love the way that it progressed also. Good shit. Good shit, man. Good shit. Yeah, I literally, like, the only thing I really hear there, a little bit stronger on the verses. Timing of delivery as well, but, like, I'm comparing you to Chris Martin, so it's like, that's the downside of covers, I think, is that there's not a way to listen to them and not compare to the original act or band or singer. And Chris Martin does have, like, a really angelic voice, so it's that's, like, the tough part there, but I like the idea. Alright, we got Angels by 7. GT773. Been working on tape for a few years. As the process like that typically goes, the urge to adjust the bass line for time took over. I started this song 2 days ago. Would love you here. Okay, let us know what you think in the chat.
He ain't say I'm losing all my problems with my pride. All I doing music represent where I was now that we improve, you gon' see it through my eyes.
It needs tuning work.
I am not a scholar cause of college, niggas bugging out.
GT773.
Through my reach so I can navigate. Had my brothers taught me end up like the niggas snuff them out. By 16 I knew my own
I do like this idea a lot already. What's up, Leeway?
What I could, now I just stack up what I can. I was out west looking through the glass. All that I saw you made me to a man. All that I did kept me off the block. If that ain't true, I pray it never jam. I've been in long deal on the good.
Don't worry so much about enunciating. I think that matters less and less these days. If you hit the notes and the timing, I feel like that's more important than the enunciation. Leeway, come through, bro. We're in free skips right now. We got like 10 minutes left, 14 minutes left.
No matter the way that they look, some nigga couldn't stand. I ain't no heroes in my section who last name was the town. So put a pound. Playing your hero don't help.
I like this. Pretty solid. Tuning needs a little bit more. Like a touch more tuning. 5 minutes also pretty long, just for what it's worth, too. Is there a switch up in this song, or is it just straight 5 minutes with this beat? I guess we'll find out.
Speak on me in clubs, but how you get dubbed? I'm looking at ass and titties. The crew been the same, expand every lane. You don't gotta ask with me. It's me and the ones, my brothers are friends.
It's got a bounce, bro. This has a nice bounce.
Passionately. If I was a star when niggas were stars, I'd probably be smashing Whitney. I'm never gonna run and never respect the niggas who flash and empty. It's me and the 3 like MP. Check my file, you see who sent me. Hey, I'm talking about angels.
Look, tuning is it, bro. I'm liking the progression. It needs a little tuning work. I think more of a vocal arrangement on this section would be nice. Some more harmonies. I guess there they are. You just need some more additive vocals in this shit too. Okay, we gotta switch up. We do. Okay, switch up at 5 minutes isn't bad with a switch up in it. Let's see what's up. Make this like in between sections shorter if you can. Maybe not. Maybe it's okay. It's not that long. Oh my god. Yeah, we're in free skips right now. Oh my god, bro.
Some niggas miss the metaphor, they won't miss me coming outside with fire. The body ain't big, I blew my suds with that bitch Jessie gone. We just up to stress and pressing, that's the best we know. Only the best we blowing. Dressing the topic, I guess we going. Now we need to check, we show up. Soon as this class, we get what's showing. Hey, bitch, I ain't shit but a genius. My foremost talent, making shit come alive, cause nigga dream.
Yeah, fuck with this, man. Satara Boogie, welcome to the chat. Thanks for the follow. GTVII 73, GT7, bro. Yeah, bro, this second harp is fucking amazing. Tuning needed on the first harp, but you get into the second harp. Oh my god, bro. GTVII 73. Top boy reference, come on. It's fire still. Yeah, I enjoyed the Top Boy reference, bro. I'm watching Top Boy right now. So I've been walking around my house. I've been walking around my house. Every time I see my wife, I'm like, what are you saying? She's starting to get real fucking annoyed. She's starting to get really annoyed with me using UK slang every time I talk to her. What are you saying, fam? If you wanted to lead like no! Which one? Not Kano, right? Fucking other dude? Ashley, what's his face? Ah, why is he doing that for, man? No need, no need. Made by Tanner. If you want to submit, just make sure you use the Nero link in the chat. Fuck, bro. What's his name? Ashley Waters? Ashley Walters? Ashley Walters, right? Bro, what a bummer. What'd you get arrested for? What did he do? Hold on. What did he do? Oh, Adolescence. What a good movie also. Not him. So was it Kano? Hold on. Top Boy. This is a really weird thing to Google. Michael Ward. Oh, Jamie! Whatever, man. Waste man anywhere in the show. As long as it's not. 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 Yeah, fuck Jamie anyway, bro. Waste man. As long as it's not my two favorites, bro. So as long as it's not Sully and Duchesne, we're okay. We're alright. Leeway, another round up next. Not my vocals, but I wrote this one. Sorry, these are some people did some paid skips, so we'll get back to the free ones in a second. That's fine. That's fine. We can live without him anyway. He's a dick. he's a dickhead in the show, man.
I'll have my beer with a shot on the side while I wait for you. You're never out there.
All right, honestly, Leeway, wrote this one, not delivering, not the vocalist on this.
Those neon lights don't shine the way that
Oh, it's gonna break my heart if it was Kano, bro, because I was a big Kano fan growing up as well. I got to interview him when they rebooted Top Boy, and I'd never seen the show, and now I feel like a dickhead for not having seen it. I probably would have been much more excited about that interview. Totally fine, bro. We're back on Thursday, the same time, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, which is a little late for you. I think it's like 11 to 1. But you're in there anyway. Just check the YouTube for the VOD tomorrow. It'll be towards the end of the stream, okay? We'll still get your song before the end of the stream. Yeah, go to bed. I appreciate you, though. If there's anybody else in the chat that's trying to get bumped up for free, please let me know your artist name. Oh, I got Yuzu Street. Sorry, I forgot. I mean, I will say, this is not really the type of music I'm listening to the most. So that's probably the first thing that I would say is like one personal taste. I probably have a bit of a bias because it's country music, so it's not really hitting for me like that. But nothing wrong with the writing. You know what I mean? Not my usual bag. Totally. I was just talking to some other people about this today, but I'm really not in love with this resurgence of country music that's happening at the moment. And I could absolutely live without. I could live without everyone making country, but for you as a songwriter, it makes sense for you to do this and try and pitch it to other people right now. And honestly, they're probably the ones who pay the best when it comes to publishing and shit like that as well. Honestly, Leeway on Instagram. For the writer of this song, so if you're looking for a lyricist that you want to work with, make sure you tap in. There's things that I would probably change about the mix and maybe the actual vocal performance, but at the same time, if this is a pitch song, I think it's perfect for a demo. I think if this is going to be a single, definitely work on fleshing out the vocals a little bit more, maybe a stronger delivery at times, definitely some more vocal harmonies, and bring the vocals up in the mix just a touch more than they are. Just from a technical standpoint, that's probably what I would say. From like a more obviously biased standpoint, like I said, not the biggest country fan, so it's hard for me to kind of get into that music overall. But all right, Komai, holding on. Up next, unreleased, preparing for release soon. Make sure you upload this at least 4 weeks before you're planning on putting it out. For distro's sake, it'll make sure it gets pitched and hits your release radar properly. I love this, though. I love this. Of course, Leeway. Thank you for sending it in, man. I hope you're doing well. Komai.wave on Instagram. Cuddy, my boy. Hey, bro. We're going to have you come on and do one of the Discord Q&As at some point. I don't know if Jared hit you, but he was supposed to hit you about it. But I'd love to have you, and I hope you're doing well. I miss you.
Right here.
Again, really, really great production on this. It's really cool, man. Komai is a relatively new find. We met in Boston, like, not that long ago. Like 2 weeks ago now, I think it was. I was in Boston for a conference. I met Komai. He's really dope, bro. KOMAI.wave on Instagram. Plays all of the you did all the instrumentation on this, right? Self-produced? He also, just for what it's worth, because I keep bringing this up every time he's in music, but he embroidered this hat by hand for me. I'm going to show you guys on TikTok. And here too. Sorry. Boom. So fire, bro. Just great. Motherfucking bars, says Joakim. Production, instrumentation, sauce, and soul on this one. No, it's nice. There's so many little details in this, little rhythmic details that are really cool. It's like you got a little shaker there in the left side that you can hear that kind of comes in and out. Bassline is really nice and fluid. It moves. Guitar solo is always a plus. A good guitar solo, always a plus. Oh, we got about 4 minutes left. What we got? 3 more songs, 4 minutes. Beautiful, man. Good air and space to this, is W like Lovey. Vocals sound great. Again, bro, I'm telling you, you gotta pitch in the jazz space. I really feel that way. It's like truly, bro, it is the arrangement that gets me every time with your music. Because it does kind of push the boundaries, and it does break the box a little bit. Like, it doesn't feel like a lot of music, and sometimes, you know, like, if for the people who've been in here for a long time, like, I say this a lot, more abstract music I have a really, really hard time with in general, but there's something about your music where it's like, it's not, like, it's still so engaging and fun to listen to. That's why I think I kind of lean towards it being more jazz than, like, traditional structure, because it fits within jazz, even though it has some elements of more traditional pop or, like, contemporary structure, which is nice. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, bro. It's the arrangement. It's the way everything kind of blends and flows together. I think it takes a really special kind of creativity to get music to fit that way while not having more structure. And not everyone can do that well. So great job. Honestly, Dovey, up next. Debut single. Hope you all enjoy it. Thanks for your consideration. Thank you for sending it, Dovey. Let's check it out. I like the artwork on this too, man. Where are you from? All the visuals are really nice, huh? Yeah, of course, bro. _Yaski. Oh, I love all your visuals. Are you New York based? This looks like my neighborhood, actually. Wait a second. This is 1 block over from where I live, I think. Did you shoot this in Greenpoint? Not to expose myself. You absolutely did. You absolutely did. This is 1 block over from where I live. This is my neighborhood. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I know this. Yeah, this is getting saved immediately. Yeah, this is cool as fuck, bro. We got mutuals? How do we not have mutuals? We do have mutuals. Zoo Street, Days Dream, and Rex Lawrence. Visuals are clean. Bass is going nice on this, bro. This is really good. I like your delivery style as well. Vocals fit over the production extremely well. I can't believe we don't have more mutuals, to be honest. Yeah, these New York kids are gonna love you, bro. You produce this? Oh, you're in a hip-hop collective as well. Love that. Night Calvin says this is tough. I like this a lot. This immediately went in the playlist. You did produce this as well? Fucking great job on the production, bro. Do you play everything? Do you live in Greenpoint? I'm just curious. Are you in my neighborhood like all the time? This is really good. Saved it. I enjoyed this. Komai.wave for one of the songs we heard not too long ago as well. _Yaski on Instagram. Self-produced as well as Chef's Kiss. I agree. That was a really, really fun listen. We've had some good ones in this. We've had some good ones in this free skip section. All right, this is Shots. Shots was in the chat before. He's from the UK. It's 1 a.m. in the morning, so he went to bed. But we're gonna listen to the song anyway. Shots and With Dem Kenshi. Piracy, it's a crime, is hilarious. Okay, in Bushwick. All right. Are you from here, or did you just move here recently? And if you moved here, where'd you move from? Louisville, just because of Zoo Street and everybody? All right, Shots and With Dem. With Dem Ikenshi, or Ikenshi. All right, so what's up with this?
Let me tell you how it was. I'm afraid of blood. I go on what you want.
So I actually do like this, but I do think the vocal mix immediately to me is probably the first thing that stands out. I wish the vocals were ever so slightly more clear. But I'm a big fan of this like underground scene in the UK right now too, so for me, it feels like that, which is good. Yeah, I want the vocals to be a little less muddy. It feels like they get a little like muddy. So I like the processing on them. Timing can be a little bit more on with some of the delivery. But it's more the EQ, I think, on the vocal that's making it blend into the production a little too much. Shots underscore CTAS. I do think there's potential here. It's definitely the mix though. I like the beat choice. I got one more after this from Zoo Street, and then we're out of here until Thursday. I am gonna open up submissions for Thursday though, so if you do want to submit your music for Thursday's stream, you can.
This stops, alright. Try to with a mic and shit.
10-16. Yeah, for me, biggest one on this one is definitely the mix. I think there's a couple aspects of that. Most predominantly, it's going to be the vocal for me. There's definitely things that I wish specifically about the vocal just helped the vocals cut through a little bit more within the mix to really help them stand out. And that's probably the biggest thing. Beyond that, I think there's maybe some things with timing of delivery at moments where it could be a little bit stronger, a little bit more on. Is that the end of the world? No, it's not particularly the end of the world for me. I think the biggest thing here is probably that mix and just making sure the vocals really stand out. I think if they stood out a little bit more on top of the production, I'd probably be more inclined to be like, damn, I'm putting this in playlist right now. But that's the big thing. All right, Finish, Zoo Street. That one came in very quickly. Similar thing on the vocal mix here. You know I've said that to you before, though, so that's not a new thing. I like the effect in theory that you're going for on the vocal mix. It does feel like there's maybe just a little bit too much. The Easy Way on Instagram. Out of Louisville, Kentucky, though. Dub, you have a great rest of your night.
I've been feeling exceptional, feeling these decibels, and feeling these decimals so long. Been applying the pressure for so long, yet ain't no one to address me in so long. I mean, what in the hell could go wrong? I've been dodging the devil.
I do like the idea. It's very spooky. It feels like Halloween a little bit. But yeah, similarly, the vocal mix is a little too like crunchy for it to really stand out on top of the production. Probably my biggest note. And then for it to be, if it's like this for 3 minutes and 58 seconds, also the song is too long. It's just a little too crunchy, you know? So for me, the thing I would say is like, for this vocal kind of effect, run it on the auxiliary track and have it be there as like an additive piece instead of it being the whole vocal mix that sounds like this, right? Because that's probably my biggest note here is like, with it on the lead vocal chain, it does just kind of muddy up the vocals too much for it to really help them stand out. But I do think if you had this as kind of an additive effect on the on an auxiliary channel behind that lead vocal chain, I think it will probably get the same feeling, but also help those vocals kind of cut through in the mix just a little bit more than they do. I actually like the structure of the song and like the delivery style, but the mix for me is the thing that takes me out of it for sure. Okay, we do get a switch up at 2:14, which I also like. A switch up is always a good thing on a longer song. I think if we get like a 5-minute long song, no switch up, I probably feel drastically different about it. And then the vocals do cut through here a little bit more, which is nice. Oh, this is a 2020 release. Okay. Well, I'll keep that in mind too, because I've definitely heard some stuff from you that feels closer recently than some of this stuff. Samuel Bode, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. For anybody who is in the chat, if you haven't joined the Discord, please do that. Lots of free stuff in there. You've definitely come a long way since then too. Ignore the skip the queue thing, that's my bad. But go follow us on Kayvan's house as well. More content about you guys coming up tomorrow and a new interview on Wednesday as well. And then some other good things coming up. So if you don't follow us there, go follow us there. Samuel, we are at the end of the stream. This is actually our last song in the queue for today. But we are back from Thursday, or on Thursday from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we do this every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8. Unless there's announcements in the Discord. So there will be a couple days that I'll be moving stream coming up next month. So keep an eye open for that. But we had a good stream today. It was good. If you haven't checked out any of the songs, if you want to check out any of the songs that we found, and thank you, Samuel, I appreciate that. We got more content coming on TikTok as well. More educational stuff, more Q&As, more interviews coming further down the line this year and into next year. But if you want to check out my playlist, you can always go listen to the songs we found on live stream playlist and all the other ones that I do as well. All of these are really just supposed to support independent and emerging artists and find more ways to highlight you guys and the music that you're making. So tap in with us. Make sure you send us some music. We're back on Thursday. Submissions for Thursday's stream are open already. But that is it for today, man. I'm out. I'm going to go watch a horror movie with my little sister and my wife. Go chill. I got work tomorrow. I got to go to the office. I'm going to go play some Battlefield 6 tonight. Maybe a little EAFC Pro Clubs. We'll see if the boys are on. We're out for now. Have a good rest of your night. Be safe. Let's see if there's anybody worth raiding on right now. If Big Duck's on. Big Duck's on. Let's go raid Big Duck. We're gonna go raid a friend of mine because I like his stream a lot. Good dude. We're back Thursday. Peace. Come on this raid with us too. I'll see you in the chat over there. Thank you, Sammy. Peace. Come on this raid with us as well. He's got a really good community over there. I'm a big fan of Big Duck. Good night, y'all. Have a good one. You are very welcome, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for sending music in today.